fantastic growth this year. We've seen we've grown from 27 to 42 countries. And now we can just focus on depth. And it's not just depth in partners either. There's now a real drive and some suitable focus that, as you know, Dino, is needed in network marketing to focus more specifically on customers. And us as RAIN partners, we're going to be even more rewarded, as you've seen, and you'll get into this, I'm sure, in the video today, that the drive towards not just partners, as many, including myself to some degree, have done, the focus on customers as well is going to add a far greater reward to you long term as well. So RAIN as a business is just going to go from strength to even stronger numbers, I'm sure, as we approach 2018.
Yeah, exactly. And the last thing, Kai, because I know that you are also working, a lot also online and those kind of things, right? And one of the things that you kind of also asked a little bit, it's about the customers, right? You remember that we spoke about it, like how the customers, like what is the difference, and like exactly like how are we able to, like, for example, get more customers? Do you remember this one?
Yeah, for sure. So I was trying to understand, as I've said just before, there's been a lot of focus on gaining new partners, for getting the free product and for building out, a wide team. But let's be honest, not everybody that joins the business is suited to it. They perhaps didn't understand, or perhaps, they should be quite satisfied with simply using the product. Not everybody needs to be a partner. And something that's absolutely significant in this industry is you don't need 100 people. You just need your key generals in order to do great things. So, you don't need to focus on recruiting everyone. And now the compensation plan allows us for being, suitably compensated in a very good way for adding customers as well.
Yeah, that's I think that's one of the exact ways, like also why we need to get focused to the right way. And we are going to speak today a lot about that, like the switching of the mindset and getting it the right way. So I'm excited. I believe Kai, you are also excited too, because the future, like once we really understand this compensation plan to the point that needs to be understood, I believe it will be a huge addition to everybody.
It made a big difference. So once I dived deeper into the content and understood things more, now just the way that I work personally is if I want to understand something more strongly, I create a video. That just strengthens my own knowledge. And obviously there are folks out there that can gain benefit from that. But equally so, somebody could be presenting the same information to their teams. And of course, they're going to benefit twofold. Not only is their team going to be more suitably informed locally and, to further enhance their understanding following the online videos, but also from their own knowledge point of view as well, in terms of when they're talking to other strong leaders that you will come across in the industry, and to know that information intimately is going to result in a far more positive outcome for sure.
Yeah, you are correct. I mean, it's just like we just need to go deep inside, and one of the things, like you said, videos are the great way. So I'm excited. I hope you are, Kai. I can hear you. You are ready to rock and roll. And thank you to sharing like some of the information also from your view, so we can see that different views, and at the end of the day, everybody is going to the same way and to the same goal, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
2018 is just around the corner, guys.
Yep, thank you. So Kai, if you have any questions, or anybody else who have questions, just make sure to let us know here, so we can try maybe to attend them immediately also through this call and cover them. So thank you once again, Kai, and let's get into the webinar. Thank you, Kai.
No worries.
Okay, great. So welcome everybody once again. I can see that we are getting more and more people on the call, which is great, because the reality is that being live on the call, it's something completely different than watching it just in the replay, because we can get all the questions and all those things answered immediately, and it just helps us. So I'm going to go through the meat of this call, which is talking more about the compensation plan. I know we already had different trainings, we already had different webinars, but why I decided to go through this one is because we are using the same presentations all around the world, right? And one of the things, it's the most important one, it's actually how to present this opportunity to our new prospects. And I'm going to go through these few slides that we now have it kind of modified with the new enhanced compensation plan. And I want us to pay attention and take a lot of notes as well. I'm recording this webinar, so it will be available for everybody to go through and you know, follow it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, as long as you don't understand it completely. And of course, make sure that you also ask questions. Even if you don't ask questions right now, you can still go to your sponsor, to your uplines, to whoever you feel that they have a lot of information, right? And ask them questions, because through the questions, we are going to get the right answers. And through this, we are going to improve our knowledge to become better and also more successful in what we do, right? So I hope you guys can see my screen, and let's get started. So when we talk about the compensation plan of RAIN, we always need to have our, I would say, the most important points that we get focused. And with the new compensation plan, with this enhancement that are not right now in the effect, there are few key points that we need to understand. And it would be very good for you guys if you have them always in your mind. Because always, when we go through some process, we always need to have the goal, right? We always need to know where we go, and then we follow the process. And one of the key points, before I actually go through with the slides, I want to give you the key points so you understand them. And the most important key point of this enhanced compensation plan is this fear of loss. So what does that mean, fear of loss? It means we are not associated with the timeline. We didn't have any timeline in RAIN really before. So basically, somebody joined the business, they might decide to start build their business right now, or they just decided to start building their business after 2 months or 3 months or 5 months, right? As long as they were maintaining their auto ship, they were actually able to do it, right? And come back after like 5 months, 6 months and start building the business, and was everything the same. But what RAIN did now with this enhancement is everybody who is serious should start the first day. So you don't wait for months to get started, because also imagine, like, if you are a sponsor of this person, do you want to wait with this person for 5 months before you get started? Or do you want to get started this person right now? Yes, you want to get started this person right now, because if this person joined your business today, that means there is the biggest excitement and the passion to do this business right now, because this person decided to do it now. So you need to take this excitement, go through the proper steps, how to introduce all these things to new person, right? We spoke about that a lot also in the group before already. So you need to take them through the right process and get them started right now. And this is the main key point of this enhanced compensation plan. That means timeline. That means they start right now and they have 2 weeks to do something. They have another 2 weeks, that means 4 weeks altogether to do another milestone, right? Then they have another 4 weeks, which is 8 weeks altogether to do another milestone. And once they do that, they get rewarded additionally besides the payment of the compensation plan. And this is the main key point of new enhanced compensation plan. This is the main key point. We need to be focused on that. Of course, we don't need to forget there is a lot of other benefits that are included, right? But these are the key ones, okay? So as we get started, I'm going to go through the presentation. I'm trying to work really hard, guys, to provide all these presentations in different languages, in different currencies and so on, as soon as possible. Right now, I have this presentation. It's unified, but the only thing what is it is with Nigerian currency. So those of you who are on the call from Nigeria, you have a little bit of advantage because it's in the Nigerian currency, but it doesn't matter because really what is the difference? It's just the currency. Everything else is in English language, so everybody, I believe, can understand it, right? Okay, so we have these few slides of the new compensation plan. First of all, let me stop here for a second. Always when we talk about the business, right, we talk about the entry packages. Now, there was a lot of questions. That is why I'm taking these steps to address them and to give you the right point of view and the mindset how you need to deal with them. There was a lot of questions. For example, why now we have basic pack with 2 boxes instead of 1 box, right? Then of course, because we have 2 boxes, the price is higher, right? Now let me explain to you guys exact way. And this is one of the things that we also addressed with Kai before. Why it is now most important that we are going to have more proper way of building the business. Before, we had basic pack, which was a little bit more higher price than actually when somebody became a customer of the company. So logically, as a human being, we always thought, oh, I'm going to pay this $30 more, and I'm going to also be in the business in case I'm going to do something. This was the human logic of everybody when you represent them. Okay, you can start as preferred customer or start with basic with 1 box, because there was not so much difference, and everybody said, oh, let me just become distributor with one box as a basic pack, and let's see if I can do the business or no, if I will pick up interest or no, right? Here's the main point. If you do the business the right way, you would have way more customers than distributors in your business. Because the truth is that out of more than 7 billion people in this world, first of all, who needs this product? Everybody, right? Because everybody needs help. No, who needs this business? Maybe some of you will say everybody, but not everybody needs this business, because there is so many people who have their own successful businesses. There is so many people who wants to do something else in their life. They just maybe don't want to deal with a nutritional product. Maybe they want to do something else because they're passionate somewhere else. You cannot have everybody in your business, because not everybody have the same passion like you have, okay? So the reality is that if you go the right way, not everybody needs this business, because they have some other businesses too, but everybody needs this product. So where should be actually, or I would say, like, what should we have more, customers or distributors? Customers, right? If you do it the right way. So here's the thing. This is one of the most important points why the company raised the bar of becoming business owner with RAIN International. Because in that case, we are going to have less people registering with these small basic packages, because the reality is that even you cannot start properly your business with 1 box of product. So that is why you need to understand this mindset of RAIN as a company, that we are working on quality, not on quantity. And I believe everybody of you in the team would like to have quality, not the quantity. Because we can have on one side, one member can have 2,000 members, and out of these 2,000 members, 300 are active, and on the other side, member can have 500 members, and out of 500, 300 is active. What is better? We have still the same active members, but somebody needed already to build a team of 2,000 members, and somebody just 500, and they have the same, if not better results, because they do it the more right way. And this is the behavior of the company, okay? So we have now 4 entry packages. And what is great is the packages are the same all around the globe. So no matter if you are now in South America or North America or Europe or Africa or Asia, you have the same names of the packages and the same points that are attached to the packages. The only difference it is, like some of us have, for example, soul and core mixed together. Some of the countries where it's just soul introduced in the country, they just have soul, okay? So you can see 4 different packages. Before I go forward, let me explain you one more thing that will really help you to have this business started the proper way. When you start introducing your new prospects, the packages, you should always start with the highest package. Again, I'm not saying that because you want everybody to be on the highest package. I'm saying to you that because you can always go down with packages. That means when you introduce somebody to a lead package and now this person say, I'm really interested in this package. I know this is the best pack in the market, but for now my financial situation just don't allow me to start with a lead package. So instead of you telling them, oh, wait for them 2 months and get this money and get started with the lead package, then you can go down and say, okay, what about if we start with pro package? Okay. And then person says, oh yeah, pro package could work for me. Great. And then this person started with pro pack, or they say, oh, I still cannot do pro pack. Okay, then let's start with builder's pack, for example. But mostly what people do, they say, oh, you can just get into this business. Just start with basic pack. That's the best way. Just get started and try it. There is no such a thing as trying into business. Either do it or don't do it. Don't be this kind of person just trying to get everybody aboard, and then you're getting frustrated when you have 20 people in the team and nobody is working. Of course, because you try to drag them inside the team instead of give them the real facts and the real things why they should be in this business and make their own decision. You try to just to get them in, and then you're wondering why nobody's answering, why nobody's coming to the calls, why nobody is doing activities, because they were not started the right way. Okay, I hope this makes sense for you. So make sure that always understand, always start with the highest pack and start going down. It will help you. You're going to, I guarantee you, you're going to come back to us and you will say, this really works. This really works. Okay, that is why we also decided to put like a recommended, you can see a recommended sign on the lead pack. So everybody says, oh, this is the best pack, because really it is the best pack, right? Okay, now these are the packages, right? Then the next slide that we are having in our presentation, it will be the overview of all 7 ways how we are paid. Beside that, we still have RAIN partner teams, right? That makes us the free product and so on, which we're going to discuss later in these slides. But you remember before we had this front side, middle side, and the back side, right? This is the slide that is kind of replacing the front side, middle side, and the back side. Why? It is exactly the same thing. We still have front side with the customer program, right? With first order bonus, we still have the front side. Okay, and then we have the middle side and the back side, middle side with the team commissions, and then the back side with generation match and the ownership pool and all these lifestyles and so on, right? But why is that important? In that case, we can show people different ways how we are getting paid. As we already said before, what is our most important point about presenting somebody the business? We said is the most important point to put everybody on this 8 weeks program to earn additional $2,250, right? So our most important point is not to explain our new prospects every single way how you're getting paid, because they're going to get confused. It's just too much information. This is for the training. This is when they start their business, they need to go through those things and understand it better. But nobody of us, remember when you got started, did you understood all the things in the compensation plan? Never. When I started, I didn't have a clue how all these things works, but I just saw the vision. I saw what is the bullet point. So I said, okay, so if I follow this system, by the time when I will come there, I'm probably also going to learn the things beside that, which are the important things of the compensation plan of the business and so on and so on, okay? So these are the things. You always go through this slide, tell them these are different ways how you're getting paid. We have rank advancement bonus that starts with Diamond, Elite, and higher. So starts with $5,000 all the way to $250,000, right? Depends again where you land with your new rank. Then we have the lifestyle bonus that goes from $100 all the way to $1,000 per week. Again, depends on which package, on which rank you are on a weekly basis. Then we have ownership pool, we have generation match, we have team commissions, first order bonus, and customer program. This is just like a 2-3 minutes just describing what we have all together, and then we go inside the compensation plan. Now, this is the thing. that is going to make more sense for you because it needs to be implemented. This slide properly is the retail sales program. What that means, customers, as we already said before, are foundation of the RAIN compensation plan, okay? Customers are the ones that are really helping us to not just progress, but gives us always new possibilities. Because from customers, we can get new distributors. From customers, we can get new customers, right? But if we don't have customers, if we have just distributors, who is going to buy products from distributors? Like if I'm distributor and you're distributor and our friend is distributor and we don't have customers, we already buy products from the company as distributors, right? But we need to have customers to buy products from us. So if we have a world of 100 distributors and 10 customers, what is going to happen? Everybody of us 100 is going to fight for these 10 customers. But if we have 10 distributors and 100 customers, what is going to happen? Everybody will be very happy, right? Okay, so make sure that you understand it that way. Okay, make sure you understand it that way. Now, the other thing, RAIN retailing. This is just example for you guys, just example for you to understand it properly. And if you want to launch your business properly, for all the boxes that you are buying, depends on the enrollment package. You need to know that you need to apply this sample program that we are teaching, right? That is why this is just shown here, average profit per customer. Everybody should make around $20 per box profit. So if you apply this sample program and you take one box, split it down by 6 sachets. So we have 5 times 6 sachets, right? That means 5 sample boxes or samples with 6 sachets, right? And if you sell each of these samples for $20, what that means, at the end, you have 5 times 20, which is $100. So if average box with shipping is $80, you make $20 profit and you have 5 new potential customers or even distributors, right? So we need to understand with this retailing at the first sight, we can make a lot of money, okay? Again, as I said, this is in Nigerian currency, but I already explained it in dollars. Average profit per customer would be around $20. So if you have 10 customers, that's 200, right? If you have 20, it's $400 and so on and so on. Okay. Now, what we have the next slide, it's again going through and explaining Customer Plus program. This is our online web shop actually, because in that customer program, people can come in, they can live wherever they are and they get products delivered to their home, right? Now, here's the thing. Now, how we have this worked out is that we have personal customers, right? What that means is the customers that we personally sponsor. So if I sponsor 4, I hope you guys can see also my mouse here, the pointer, I hope so. So you can see these 4 purple or red circles, right? Which are around me. Why? This is, you see, that's you, right? That's me. So if you have 4 personal customers, they are around you. They are not in your network. They are not in your downline, because in downline are just your distributors and their customers, but not your personal customers. Personal customers are kind of around you. That is why you always hear me that I said, it's like you kind of, okay, sorry guys. So that is why I always say that you kind of have people as hairs around you, right? These are your personal customers. Now, when you register new personal customer, for every customer you personally sponsor, it is $5 per box of soul and $6 per box of core. Okay, so when you see these currencies here, just remember, for one personal customer box of soul, where you see this 1,400 Naira, this is $5 per box. When you see for bucks of core, okay, it's $6, which is 1,680 naira for all our distributors in Nigeria. Now, this is our first step, right? We now have personal customers. But with this great new customer plus program, we can also get paid on our customers in our downlines. What that means? We have level 1, level 2, and level 3. So now, when I start building my team, when I bring my directs, and these directs, you can see them as orange circles in your presentation, right? So you see those orange circles, those are my directs. So I sponsored new distributor in the business and became my orange circle. And now this new distributor in my business, no matter if this one is on the left side or on the right side, okay? Now this distributor brings new customer. And once this distributor gets new customer, what is happening? Now this person have their own personal customer, right? Okay, and the person gets paid $5 per box of soul or $6 per box of core, right? But you, because this is now your first level, because the orange circle is your first level, you get paid $1.25 per box of soul, right? Or 350 naira, okay? So in that case, you get paid on your level 1. Then, if now these distributors gets their own directs, which are in your site level 2 or blue ones, okay? So first we got our level 1 distributors, that means our own personal distributors, and now these distributors that get their own distributors, which is our level 2, which you can see the blue circles. And now we get paid on every of their new customers 700 naira, which is $2.50 or 840 for bucks of core, right? Okay. So as I said, just switch the currencies, right? But that's why I'm also mentioning dollars. Now, if those blue ones, that means our second level distributors, if they bring their own distributors, it will make us level 3. And in that case, they get paid, of course, again, for their own personal customers on level 3, but I get paid, in that case, $3.75 per box of soul or 1,050 naira, for example, or 1,260 naira per box of core. Why is it so important that? It's because now you get paid on 3 levels additional customers. Before you just got 10 points and that was all. But now you get payments from each box, plus you get more points. Because for box of soul, you get 25 points from every single customer. And for box of core, you get 30 points from every single customer. So if this is your personal customer, counts for your personal volume. So that means you need to do your own personal purchases if you have enough PV points from your personal customers. But if those are the ones in your level 1, level 2, or level 3, then depends on which side, that means on which leg they are, left side or right side, you get these points as CV. So that means you get paid on them as team commissions, okay? The only condition that is it here, you need to get 4 or more active personal customers. That means if I have 4 those purple customers, right, that you can see it. If I have 4 or more this month active, the company will open me level 1, level 2, and level 3. I'm going to be paid from all my directs and directs and directs customers, okay? That's the point. So this is how we can explain the customer bonus forward. Now, just very simply, we can also show them the example, right? Customer plus program example. So what that means is the numbers are showing the power of duplication in your team. And they are based on 4x4 team building with 10 customers sold each. 4 who each get 4 distributors, and all of them have 10 customers with box of soul. So again, example, if I'm distributor and now I bring 4 personal distributors and each of them have 10 customers, that means I'm going to be paid how much? This is my level 1 right now. In level 1, I'm going to be paid on 4 times 10 customers each, which is 40 customers. Okay, this is 14,000 naira, the same like on my personal customer, or if we go in dollars, this is $50 payment. Okay, now if I go to level 2, that means now my 4 distributors on my level 1 bring their own 4 distributors, okay, that means it's 16 distributors. And if we do that, and if all those 16 bring their own 10 customers on box of soul each, I have now in my level 2 160 customers, and the company pays me for each box of soul. If they order every single month, that means it's every single month additional 112,000 naira or $400 payment from that side. Now, if those 16 in my second line distributors again duplicate, that means each of them get 4 distributors. That means I have 64 distributors in my third level, which each of them again have 10 customers. I have 640 customers in my level 3. And in this level 3, I'm going to be paid again the percentage on every single customer, right? So out of 640 customers, I'm going to be paid $2,400, or this equals 672,000 naira per month if they keep ordering this box every single month, okay? So this is just on the customers every month. Now, then we talk about the first order bonus again. And once we talk about first order bonus, we have no different statuses. And this is where we get focused on the most important thing, which is already we said before, statuses. How to get $2,250 in 8 weeks, right? And just to clarify this slide, every percentage, it means 20%, 5, 10, 2%, all percentages are based on the package's CV points, okay? So for example, if basic pack comes with 75 CV points, then builder's pack comes with 150 CV points, then we have pro pack, and then we also have elite pack, right? Different points again. I just put it here for the example. You have elite pack. If it comes with 380 CV points, 20% of 300 CV points, it's $76 or 28,280 naira payment. If I register new elite pack, I get directly, immediately 20%, right? Okay. Now, I want you just to understand these percentages are made on CV of every single new package. Now, here is the thing. To explain this a little bit, how you are getting paid on 7 levels. Imagine, I register my own distributor. Let's say this is distributor A. This is my personal distributor. So on this distributor, I get 20% of this person's enrollment CV points from the package, correct? Now, if this distributor A brings his own personal distributor, which we can call a distributor B. Now, this is my second level, right? Because A is my first level and B is my second level. Now I get paid on this person 5% on this person's new enrollment package CV, right? So if A sponsor B with, let's say, elite package, I'm going to be paid 5% of 380 CV points again, right? You can just put it in the money again, but like I'm trying to say, again, you get 5% on this person, on person B, right? Now, if this person B distributor, who is my second level, brings their own personal distributor, and this personal distributor comes in with any of the packages again, it comes my third level. So I get paid 10% on this person. So if this person comes in again with elite package, I get 10% of 380 CV, right? If you calculate it, you get exact price, how much is you're getting to be paid. And every new person that comes in this third level, so from all your second level distributors, once they register new members, every new person that comes in, you're getting percentages of payment. That's insane, guys, because in that case, you're really building network marketing. Because before you just got points. Now you got all the points, plus you get paid the first order bonus on all these 7 levels. Can you understand the power of this? It's great. It's just great. Now, again, happens with 4th level, right? And I believe most of you who are on this call, you were grandfathered to maker status. So what means if you were grandfathered? That means you got paid already on 4 levels. So whatever is happening from yesterday on in your team, you're going to be paid on 4 levels. Those of you who have 4 levels and new distributors are being new distributors, right? Okay, so this is another great thing, and you can open up to 7 levels. So let's go through. The first status, it's called rookie status, right? Okay, we still have standard, which is everybody who comes in. So if you register no new distributor with basic, builder, pro, or elite package, this person will be granted standard status. So it have 20% F.O.B for life. Okay, then if this person wants to progress, what needs to get done? This is just now, this is the meat of this compensation plan, the next 3 slides, next 3 statuses. Person who starts today needs to understand, in my first 2 weeks, I need to bring 2 distributors with at least builder pack or above. Great, you can see it in your slides. You also have packages included. So everybody, when you do the presentation, everybody can follow the packages and understand exactly how it's done, right? It's great, that thing, because you don't need to go back to show them the packages, because packages are always included here and they can think about it. What about if I do that, what I get, and so on and so on. So in that case, if you want to qualify for rookie, that means if you have no new member who just started today, in their first 2 weeks, they need to follow the rookie qualifications. So they need to bring 2 distributors with at least builder package and 2 customers with at least 1 box of product in the first 14 days, that is first 2 weeks. What is going to bring them? It is going to bring them free product. That means 1 box of Soul will be given to them for free. There won't be any PV included, so there won't be any points in the system. This is just additional one-time incentive from the company to this person. Oh, you reached the rookie status. Thank you. Here is 1 more box for you to use it or to sell it or whatever, but this is 1 box for you, okay? No. And also, once person qualify for rookie status, is going to open another 2 levels of F.O.B. So you'll have, this person will have 3 levels now open. First level 20%, second level 5%, and third level 10%. The qualifications are 600 QV of personal partner volume. That means if you sponsor new distributor right now with elite pack, you're done. You are on the halfway to become rookie status qualified, because you already have enough QV points from personal partner volume. Then what you need to do just, it's to go to this green one, 100 QV of personal customer volume. So you just need to bring 2 customers with 1 box each, or 1 customer with 2 boxes, and that's all. And you qualified for rookie if you do this in first 2 weeks, okay? This is so great. We need to tell people exactly what they need to do. So there is no anymore like, oh, what about if I do that, how I get it? No, very simple. You want to become rookie, do that. You want to become the next status, do that, okay? So that's the first status that everybody needs to focus. Then the second status, it's maker status. With maker status, you are going to go 1 step forward. Now you have 4 weeks to get 4 distributors and 4 customers. Don't forget, if you already made the rookie status, you already got 2 distributors and 2 customers, which are already counting towards that. So you already had 600 QV of personal partner volume, and you already have 100 QV of personal customer volume. So in that case, you just need to add additional 600 of personal partner volume and additional 100 QV of personal customer volume, and you reach another status, which is maker, right? And you have 28 days from the beginning, from the registration of your business, to get this done. And what you get with that again, you get additional 1 level of F.O.B open for you, and the company gives you one-time bonus of 70,000 Naira or $250. It gives you additional bonus one time because you reached the maker status. So now what you did, you climbed all the way from standard to rookie, you got $3 of product, right? And you opened your 3 levels of F.O.B. Now you went another step, you made maker, you got additional 1 level of F.O.B, plus you got additional $250, plus the other payments that you already got by sponsoring your personal people, your personal customers, and your personal distributors sponsor their own customers and their own distributors, and so on and so on. All these payments plus $250 on top, just to saying thank you, you're great, you're following the system, and you're following the timeline. Now, the third status is RAIN Maker. Again, upgrade of Maker. You already did half of it, because you already made 1,200 QV of personal partner volume for maker, and you already made 200 QV of personal customer volume because you reached maker, for example, right? So now what you need to do, add one more. You have another 4 weeks to repeat it, another 4 weeks to make additional 1,200 QV of personal partner volume and 200 QV of personal customer volume. And once you do that, the company gives you a big reward. And this is $2,000 or 560,000 Naira additional payment beside all the other compensation payment. Isn't that great? It is just great once you follow the system and understand it. That is why you need to invest in yourself, guys. Okay? So that's the thing. Now, the last status is power up status. With this one, you always show them that they also have the alternative way to qualify. Even if they miss rookie in the first 2 weeks, they can still achieve maker in 4 weeks. They just don't get the reward for rookie, but they get the reward for maker. If they miss rookie and maker, they can still go to RAIN maker in 8 weeks, but then they just don't get the incentive for rookie, which is 1 box of product, and they also don't get the incentive for maker, which is $250. But they still collect $2,000, right? You still collect $2,000. No, the power up is the one that maybe somebody missed these 8 weeks or just even made these 8 weeks, but still want to have 3 more levels of F.O.B. Then you need to have 10 unique customers in your organization. So you open additional 3 levels, which will pay you additional 2% on every new person between 5th and 7th level inside your tree, right? Now, I want you to understand, I went through this slow because I wanted to explain to you the right way. Once we do, this is the part of the presentation slides, right? Once we go through the presentation, we just show them that. We don't go inside the details exactly. We just show them this, do that, get that, do that, get that. Very simple. This is how people catch the vision. You cannot train them at the presentation, but you can give them the vision. And once people get the vision, they will say, okay, I'm in or I'm out, that's all. Or I just want to be a customer, okay? Of course, we still have these powerful team commissions, right? Which again, once we talk about the explanation of team commissions, it shows the unlimited potential of RAIN International. It shows how much we can earn. So again, what we can do, it is very simple, okay? Just by the way, those of you who posted like questions inside, I'm going to answer them after that. So just post the questions inside and I'm going to answer them after that, okay? After I finish these few slides more. So what that means now, with the duplication, with team commissions, we have our team commissions here. So now, once you sponsor 2 and those one gets 2, what do we get? We already know for the RAIN partner teams that is coming next, right? Plus, it shows the unlimited potential. You don't have limit in this company. This is just, again, one of the payments. Forget about the F.O.B. that was before. Forget about the customer. This is now team commissions again, right? And in team commissions, you have different ways again. And now you're getting paid for every single new member comes in. By the way, we also need to change this slide. I just noticed right now because there is no more 50, for example, we have 75 or more, right? But in that case, on this one slide, why we have this one on 50 still? It's because if people just reorder box of product, it's 50 points, right? That is why we will stick probably with this slide. So we have 50 points because this is how much brings order of 1 box of product. This is not based even on new enrollment. It's just based on if this 8,190 people order 1 box of product on a monthly base. Okay, let me explain it in just in a second, this slide. If we have 2 persons that come in and now these 2 get their own 2, we have 4, right? And if they duplicate each month, this new bring 2 and that's all. So everybody brings just 2. At the end of the year, we have 8,190 members in our team, right? And we have binary system. We have left side and we have right side. So if we go through that, and then after 1 year, we have 4,095 members on the left side and 4,095 members on the right side. Now, if those members just place an order for 1 box of product, either if they have it for free as our RAIN partner teams, or they just place an order for 1 box, in this month, after 12 months, we are going to be paid 6,930,000 naira in amount, which is $20,475 on a monthly base. And we are paid weekly, so just split this by 4 and you get the amount that you're paid on a weekly base if you have this. This is the team commissions, right? You can see unlimited potential, because even if you have 300,000 people in your team and now 301st member enters the team with elite package, you still get 380 CV from this person. And 380 CV, it means for you $38, right? It's great, unlimited potential. Now, we still have RAIN partner teams, right? So what we need to do, we teach people to bring 2 who get their own 2. In that case, we get a box of product for free. We just pay for tax and shipping, okay? Still have that. Then the next slide, we already know this is the ranks that we have in the company. Once you guys do the presentations, it is great because you can recognize the people in the room. Let's say that you have some managers, senior managers, bronzes, silvers, golds, and so on in the room. Make sure by this slide you stop it and recognize them and ask them for 2 to 3 minutes speech what they did so they came to this level, because it will empower and it will motivate everybody to be the same like they are, so they want to get started. This is one of the most powerful tools you can do. Ask them for short testimonial and make sure to edify them. This business is everything about edifying others' people efforts, guys. I'm telling you, if you can edify your leaders and put them on the stage and show them how to do it, everybody will rock this business, okay? Now, again, this is the overview again. Before that, we have it before, front side, middle side, and the back side, right? And then how we enter the closing of this business presentation. And this is where you need to pay the most attention, because depends on how you are going to close people. This is how you are going to have success. If you are good in closing, you are going to have a lot of success. If you are not good in closing the volume, then you need to work on that. Because once you know exactly how to close down the presentation, this is where you really make money. Because you can be the best in presenting the product, you can be the best in presenting the opportunity. But if you don't know how to close down the meeting, you're not going to make money, because nobody will take the step and do it, okay? So you always offer people actually 2 options, right? You give them become a customer or become a distributor. And once they say, oh, I just want to buy a product, great, become a customer, buy a product for yourself. If you want to become a distributor, I always ask 3 questions. Do you want just to add some additional money into your income, just supplement your income? Then maybe start with 4 boxes. Do you want to replace your income? Yes, I want to replace my job in next 2 to 3 months. Great. Then I advise you to start with Elite or Pro Pack immediately. But if you want to be financially free, start with Elite Pack. There is no other way. You cannot play big with thinking small. You just cannot do it. That's just how it is in this world. If you want to play big, you need to think big. Okay? So these are the options. And then we have another slide which will also be very beneficial for especially for those ones who are thinking to become a customer. Price of box of product sold, price of box of product core, and express these that we have 30-day money back guarantee, and each box contains 30 sachets of product sold. And of course, when you order through distributors website, you get this 30-day money back guarantee, plus you are becoming an official RAIN customer. Again, packages, we represent all of them. And there is one important thing right now. We are going to focus on really expand and explain people how to understand 3 or 1 business center. We know Elite Pack and Pro Pack have 3 business centers. Builders Pack and Basic Pack have 1 business center. That is why the next slide will be also explaining the business centers. Of course, everybody who starts with Elite Pack get additional promo, which is additional for 20% of F.O.B on the first level. So for the first 28 days when you start inside the business, the RAIN will pay you 40% on your first level of F.O.B. So when you sponsor your first new people in first 28 days, you're going to earn double F.O.B. Okay? This is the same like those ones in the previous plan that were on Basic, on Builder Pack, they got 40% on F.O.B. This is exactly what you get on the first 28 days. So that is why if anybody is serious about the business, you need to go on Elite Pack and get rolling from the first day and sponsor as many people at the beginning as possible and teach them how to do the same way. No, that is why I said we need to explain the 1 business center versus 3 business centers, right? And that's one simple slide how to explain 1 business center and 3 business centers. If you start with basic builder, you just get 1 business center. That means you get 1 position in the team. You can see this circle, it says U1, okay? This is your blue position and that's you. And that everybody else is already in your team. If you have 1 business center. But if you have 3 business centers, then you can see that you can appear 2 more positions. So you have 3 altogether. So now you have U1, U2, and U3 before your team member starts coming in. What that means, you can earn 3 times money for the same amount of work, because you can build your first position left side and right side, you can build the second position left side and right side, and you can build also your third position left side and right side, and everything comes also to the first position and pays you once again out. So you have 3 positions in your dual team. You have 3 possibilities of earnings, right? And you have just 1 qualification with PV per month. Why? Because you are just doing auto ship on your first position, but you are still active on the second and third position if your first position is active. No, you're also building the rank just once. So you are building rank on your first position, and all of the second and third one are included by the first position, right? But you need to understand, first you need to maximize your first business center, so you don't start building on the second and third one also inside legs, because it will be too much for you. So just follow the system, put everybody in the outside legs at the beginning. By the way, there is many people on this video right now that are actually building the wrong way. So make sure that you start building the right way. Outside one side, outside the other side, never inside if they are your personal people. Inside is the place from your directs to build inside, okay? So again, 4-step system. First of all, get started, get committed, then be a product of the product. Third step, build a team, start building a team. And 4th step, follow the system, follow the training. Very, very simple 4-step system, how to get successful. Of course, again, lifestyle incentive trips are staying the same like they were before, right? We have this special platinum retreat to USA, all expenses paid trip for 2, which of course, when you reach Platinum Elite twice in 4 weeks period, the company pays you flight ticket, accommodation, and transportation fee. Plus, you can invite 1 more person with you, no matter if this person is RAIN partner or no, or if it's your spouse or your friend, no matter what, RAIN will pay you them also all the costs the same like to you. And you're going to be treated like a king there, I guarantee you. And you're going to see the manufacturer, the headquarters. You have 2 days of fun in Park City Resort, and you're also going to have a lot of time to talk with the CEO, Byron Belka, and all the other executives of the company, okay? So this is, I just wanted to go through this presentation. I'm just going to open these questions. I can see that there are some questions. So these are the questions. First one. I'm answering the question. So if you don't have a personal 4 customers, the level won't be open for you. Exactly. If you don't have 4 active personal customers, the company won't open the first, second, and third level for you. That is why you need to have as soon as possible 4 personal customers active this month, so the company can also open the additional 3 levels for you. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, the next one. If I have 1 customer who bought 10 boxes, can you do the power up? No, because it requires 10 unique household customers. What that means? That means you need to have 10 different names as your customers, 10 unique customers. Okay, you can have, for example, 8 customers with 8 boxes, and you can reach the Rainmaker status, because they require just 400 QV from the customer volume. But for power up, which is the ultimate status, which opens the 7 levels, you need to have 10 unique customers. That means you need to work on different customers. Okay, there is no more any more room for kind of like taking the shortcuts and trying to figure out something. No, the system is system. So you need to have 10 unique household customers. That means they need to have different addresses. That means this one have this address, this name, and this name. 10 different ones. Okay. All right. Then one more question came in. Now, as grandfather to maker, we earn 4 levels F.O.B. Do we have to do anything in addition? No, because you were active before this compensation plan took off yesterday, you have no 4 levels of being paid. So now what you need to do is just work on get these benefits. Still think about it that even if you're not your grandfather to the maker status, because you still want to achieve this status, you still want to get paid $250, you still want to get paid $2,000, right? So no matter if you're already earning for 4 levels, make sure to go and stick with this system, because guess what? You are leading by example. If you are not going to go and achieve this $2,250, why do you expect that also your team members will follow the system? Like personally, no matter how busy I am, I still need to make sure I'm going to qualify to get this $2,250. I'm telling you guys, that's just how it is in network marketing. If you want your team to move, you need to move. Don't ask your team members to do something if you're not ready to do. Okay, I'm talking general, but I'm just trying to answer this question. So it's, if you're grandfather to maker, that's all. You just need to keep your 50 PV until March, as we said. Okay, after that, it's 200 PV. Now, here's my advice again. If you're going to hold 50 PV for each month, what do you think is going to happen with your team members? Everybody will hold 50 PV, right? But if you hold 200 PV, the same, like you should hold it already from the beginning, then everybody in your team will also try to hold 200 PV. It is just about leading by example. And everybody who is distributor, I'm telling you guys, should be able to move 4 boxes per month. Even if you don't use all 4 boxes for yourself and the family, you should be able to move 4 boxes with sampling and get new potential customers and distributors, because everything is connected. If you expose this product to more people, you're also going to have more people looking at your opportunity and your product, right? If you don't do nothing, you cannot expect nothing. So very simple. If you stick yourself and all your team members to order 4 boxes of product per month, no matter what they do in their business, they're always going to have new customers and new distributors coming inside their teams, because they're also always going to have people asking them, oh, what is that product? You gave me the samples. What is that? I want to get it, right? Actions makes money. That's just how it is, okay? So I believe I answered now all the questions that we had. Let me see if I go. Okay, there's one more question. Great, guys. Great. Great. Let me go to this question too. So, okay. If you have 2 customers who order 10 boxes, you will qualify for RAIN Maker status. RAIN Maker status requires 400 QV of customer volume and requires 2,400 QV from personal distributors volume. So if we talk about the customers, what you need for RAIN Maker status, you need to have either 8 customers with 1 box each, or you can have 1 customer with 8 boxes, or you can have 2 customers with 4 boxes, right? If you have 2 customers who order 10 boxes, then you already have 20 boxes, which each box gives you 50 QV. That means you're going to have 1,000 QV, which is more than you needed to qualify for it. Okay, so you need to have 400 QV of customer volume, no matter if this is 1 customer with so many boxes or 8 customers with 1 box, for example. But this is one part of qualifying for your RAIN Maker status. Being customer QV qualified is one part. Other part is to be qualified from your personal distributors that you enroll, that you need to collect together 2,400 QV from the personal distributors, right? Okay, so I hope I answered this question too. Now let me go also and check if there are some more questions, because we were also live in Facebook. So let me see if there were some questions in Facebook too. Okay. Okay, I think everything was pretty much explained. If there are still more questions, you can still reach out to anybody of us and make sure you get all the answers. Otherwise, thank you for being here. More we go through this, more people are picking the right mindset, picking these brains of the company, and more we are going to rock this world together. So appreciate you guys. Greetings to Africa, greetings to Europe, greetings to South America, greetings to Mexico, greetings to USA, and so on. Greetings to Asia. Everybody, just pick these informations and start running. I'm telling you guys, this is exciting time for RAIN International. So exciting time. You can tell I'm excited, right? But I can see what is coming. I can see the vision. I know many of you are already seeing the vision, what is coming. So let's stick with it. Let's make it rain, and we'll talk to you. Okay, one more question. Sorry, guys. One more question came in. I want to address it. If you register a new distributor, but the account yet to be activated, but has a new customer, would the point of the preferred customer count for you? Yes, here's the thing. We have customer compression. What that means, if you registered your direct, okay, direct distributor, and now this direct distributor, for example, sponsored new customer, but this distributor hasn't activated its own position. Now this customer, if this customer pays, it will count for your personal customer, and you're also going to be paid as your personal customer, okay? Because as long as this customer is in, the distributor still hadn't activated the position. So it counts as your personal customer, no matter if your personal distributor brought this customer inside. Because now in this compensation plan, everything is about the activity. If you don't activate your account, your upline, the first one who is active will get the benefits because it's more committed to the company. Very simple. There is no anymore like before, you register and you're not on autoship for 6 months, you register a new person and you get paid. No, there is nothing like that anymore. We already said there needs to be fear of loss. So if you're not committed to the company, why do you expect that the company should be committed to you? Very simple. You can do that. You need to, that is why you need to set the right expectations, and everybody needs to be active with at least 50 PV. As I said, my recommendation for you is to set the expectation for everybody to be on 200 PV, because this is how you're going to help them to progress their business faster. So I hope I also answered this question. It is great that you guys are asking questions, and let's go out and really let's make it rain. So thank you everybody once again, and share this video to your team members. Feel free to ask more questions. Let's get it done and let's make it happen. Have a good day, have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.